So what is a constitution? Well, it's generally defined as a set of rules, processes and principles describing the political institutions of a state. That includes the distribution of power among the institutions and the rights and duties of citizens, plus the limits of the powers of the state. In America, that's generally found in one document, but in the UK we kind of take all the laws that have ever been created as our constitution. But what is the point in having a constitution? And what are the functions of the constitution, or what does it do in practice? So there are several key functions that a constitution performs within a state. The first of which we can call distribution of power. By that we mean who has what role and what duties and what power within the state. So what can national government do and what can local government do? The second function is to define the relationship between the state and external organisations, such as the European Union. The third function is to define the geographical borders of the state. The next is to define the rights and duties of citizens, so what a citizen in your country must do and what they can't do. It's also important to define how you can make amendments to your constitution, how to change it, otherwise you could become bogged down with a very outdated constitution. We also need to define the political institutions of the state, so when will there be elections, how will we elect a government, what are the roles of the government, how is power distributed within government, all of these important questions. And finally, your constitution needs to define the laws of the country, how they're made, how they're enforced, and in that way they can ensure the rule of law in your state. And we have a kind of acronym that we can use to help us remember those 7 functions of a constitution, and we call it finding the Grail, or the Holy Grail of a constitution. So why is it important to have a constitution? Well, it allows you to uphold the rule of law and therefore protect the civil liberties, the rights and the duties of the citizens in your state. And that is important. It's important for the people in your country to feel safe and feel like they belong to that state. So there we have it, a short explanation of how constitutions work and why we have them. Thanks for watching Chepstow Politics.